Hello, beautifuls. It's Charlotte here with Dragonfly Soul Healing. I'm coming in today to do a post up, and it's just going to be a black screen because my soul is still laying in bed after 7 weeks of having nowhere to land. I have finally settled into my new home with my kitty who's cuddling me here right now. And I have almost like that chest cold of ascension symptoms coming up because of how much work has been done over the last several weeks, last several months, and that finally catching up with me energy. And so it's interesting that I'm laid out today when I'm coming on to do this message, because there's this urgency coming forward with the Lightworkers, and it's something that I've been talking about for several months now through the Quantum Witch circles and through my clients, everybody I work with in these kinds of things. A couple weeks ago, we lost one of our Lightworkers who left their body. This morning, I wake up to see that another beautiful, magical being is now on life support. And so I've been wanting to come out here for a little while and just kind of talk with everybody and just remind you all of mission, why you're here, and what your purpose is. Because the Lightworkers are being called out right now. We are being tested with our exit strategies. And if you don't have any fight in you, if you choose not to step into mission, those exit strategies are coming forward really hard. I have to keep pausing as I cough here because this energy in my lungs is trying to release. Tonight's theme is integrating the New Earth template, which is the organic codex of the Earth, the original purpose and mission for this Earth plane. And one thing I seen a while ago was October, November, and December were going to be intense months. And I actually seen it as next year. And I wasn't wrong in that. However, next year is for those unawakened who are getting their signs, their synchronicities, and still choosing that very human narrative. The stories, the drinking, the partying, the distractions, the addictions, no matter what it is. Drinking is just a common theme. But we're seeing it at this point in this timeline this year for the Lightworkers. And so those who have been in avoidance, who are here for big, powerful, magical missions, are being hit hard. Which is part of where I spent the last 7 weeks without a home to live in. Because that reset with every bit of work that I'd been doing was pulling me off of my old timelines, my old realities and trajectories, and allowing me to fully shed all of that old self. It taught me a lot how to embrace your roof over your head and these things. But the entire time, though I had my pouty moments, don't get me wrong, I ain't a superwoman over here. I did have some solid mental breakdowns with my team being like, what the actual? But that a lot of was my human getting caught in story. And so right now we're really being called out. Where are you out of alignment? Where are you holding on to people, places, situations, storylines that don't fucking matter? We've now watched one Lightworker in our vicinity this Salmon Arm area, BC, exit body, 1 on life support. And we'll send love and healing, especially tonight in our circle. And I know that her group is also doing the same thing. And this is that wake-up call. What are you doing with your magics? Are you in avoidance of stepping into your power? Because it's uncomfortable? Because you're scared? Because it doesn't feel like the time? Trust me, it's the time. I can promise you, as I'm watching people falling off the face of the earth over here, but then other people showing up, one session, boom, they're in so fucking hard. They're at meditation circles, going for sessions, doing their work, asking the questions. If you're not doing that right now, this is your reality check. Because we are about to experience some intense realities, intense reality shifts, and you have been called here to step into mission to help the humans ascend and evolve past this. You can't do that if you're still stuck in your human narratives. We are human beings, yes, but we came from outside of Earth. We aren't just a human, we are a starseed. We are here for mission and purpose. And as long as you stay plugged into the systems and, like the alcohol grid, the religion grids, the medical grids, the educational grids, these false trajectories that you're stuck, you're trapped, you can't get out of here. Bro, I was homeless for 7 weeks. So pull your excuses in and step into mission. Because if you don't, you're going to see your exit strategies showing up. And it might not be cancers or tumors or whatever, but it could be a car accident. And maybe not enough to take you out fully, but to really just wake you the fuck up. Do you want that? This is something that I've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks before this homeless thing happened to me. I had been talking about it to all the people that were showing up every single week in circle. Being like, I'm ready, I'm here, I want more. That is our mission right now. If you aren't learning anything new, aren't trying anything new, you're missing the mark. And next year is going to be real fucking hard. So now you're being called to really step in to mission and start recreating the storyline. So what are you doing? How are you going to help yourself get out of these storylines, these Akashic records that we've been playing out for eons? How do you reset? Where's your healers? Your healer friends, your magic people? If you don't have any around you, reset. Who's holding you back in life? See it, reset. If we don't start letting go of these old stories and old narratives, we too will be on the chopping block of exit strategies. And it sounds harsh. And I may sound like I'm simplifying it because I've fucking stepped out of that human narrative. The souls that have exited body didn't have the timelines to come forward with us, so they needed a new meat suit, a new computer system that holds more data. But if you choose to update your computer system, you can keep coming. And this is what we're being asked right now. And it's why I'm coming off, and I might sound a little harsh, and some people are going to be triggered, and that's fine. That's my job. I literally piss people off on a regular. It's fucking, I kind of get a kick out of it now, actually, if I'm going to be real. Because I have embraced the fact that I'm a disruptor. I'm here to disrupt your storylines. So what are you holding on to that really doesn't need to exist in your world anymore? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because we're about to witness a lot of exit strategies happening, and I hope it's not you. But if it is, I understand too. But what if you could keep going? What if your mission's bigger than what you think it is and you're holding yourself back? Why aren't you doing sessions? Why aren't you pushing yourself more? Why don't you believe you're worthy enough, powerful enough to do it? Pull that energy in right now. See it, feel it, change it. Do some sessions. You know how I started this world? Being a truck driver, learning tarot and kind of helping myself figure out my fucking life and my chaos from my karmic relationship, from my narcissist ex-husband, my narcissist mother, my father who abandoned me, all the things. And I used those cards every day, crying on my bed, why is my life so shitty? And as it evolved, I needed money. And so the universe utilized my circumstances to make sure that I really stepped into mission. And as terrible as it might sound, maybe that is your reasoning to be like, hey, who wants a mini card reading for $20? It may not feel like a big thing, but until you actually do it, it is. It's huge. I watch it all the time. I remember how I second-guessed myself over and over and over again, and I'd go do a reading and people would just be mind blown, and I'd be like, I don't fucking know what I did. I just talked like a counselor. And then I wouldn't have a session for 6 months. And then when I'd book one because I needed money, right? Mini sessions. I would book one and I would panic and I'd sit there hyperventilating trying to get this fucking reading done because I didn't think I was good enough. But that was my mission, right? And that's where you may be at too right now, is not sure of yourself, disbelieving yourself. But listen, if those people were contracted to you and they came to you, you have messages and codes for them to help them ascend and heal. Every time you hold yourself back and you think about booking some sessions, going and taking a Reiki course, going and taking this, doing that, every time you stop yourself, you're changing your timelines. So think about it. Because every time you deny yourself of your mission, you're one step closer to exit strategy. And it sounds harsh, but literally we have 2 people exiting here in a matter of a couple weeks. So it's real now. It's really real now. I've talked about the deaths coming. And we're watching our Lightworkers exit, so why? And maybe that was just their timelines, right? Maybe that's part of what their codex was, is they required that trigger for their family, friends, other people. Maybe these exit strategies were my trigger to trigger you guys. We don't know. Everybody has a purpose and a mission, so step on it. That's where I'm at. Get a session. Move some energy. You can't do it by yourself as much as we want to say we can. I get sessions once a week, every couple weeks, because I'm blessed to have a whole collective of magical, powerful women and men holding space for me so that I can move my energy, and then I do the same for them. It keeps me upgrading my system for my clientele, for myself, for my family line. These are things I want you guys to think about. Whoever made it through this video, I love you for sticking out my bitch slaps, because, you know, not everybody can, and that's okay. Even if in the first 5 minutes I triggered somebody and they left, that's okay. Right? And be okay with that too. Be okay with people thinking you're crazy. Because listen, there's a lot of fucking unawoken humans out there. We're gonna look crazy. But don't let yourself be crazy because of the humans and their storylines and their akashics that are running in fear. If you need help unplugging, call me. Let's work together. I have mentorship programs. I have a course built for you to help you start moving your energy. I do magical healing sessions, circles every single Sunday, where I have a theme and me and Rose hold space for you. We give you codes and drop all kinds of information, whatever's required for whoever shows up. Show up for yourself. This is the message today, so that your exit strategy doesn't come in hot and heavy. I have faith in you that you will see your worth, your truth, and step into your magics. So Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care.